Turning 50? What's with the sag? Hi, I'm Yvonne Galanin, biotech researcher, clinician, peer-reviewed author. Welcome to Aesthetic Fitness. Here we cover aesthetics, how you look, with the same scientific rigor that you see on other channels that cover nutrition, diet, and exercise. Here's the answer, and I think you're going to be excited about this. So the sagginess that you're seeing in your face if you've just turned 50 is less a function of age and more a function of fitness, specifically your body fat composition. What? Body fat composition. How does that cause the face to sag? Well, when you have excess fat in the face, it weakens the skin. And that weak skin is what's making your face sag. Now, age does contribute, but age is not something you can do anything about. Let's see the data. I think you'll be excited to see how compelling the data is, supporting the notion that sagging is as much a function of fitness as it is of age. This is the study, Influence of Subcutaneous Adipose Tissue on Dermal Elasticity and Sagging in the Lower Cheek. The authors are Izor and Amanu. They're very well-respected researchers from Shiseido Research Center in Japan. They've published extensively, and they've done a fantastic study. Here's their introduction to the study. Sagging is a well-known feature of aging, although the mechanism of another aging feature, wrinkle formation, has been studied extensively. Only a few studies about sagging have been carried out, and this is what they did. They looked at 70 subjects from the early 30s to the late 50s, BMI from 17, which is very healthy, to 36, which is quite obese. And they evaluated the subjects in 3 ways. They took pictures of the subjects sitting down and looked at how severe the sagging of the lower cheek was, and these pictures were graded by experts. Then they put a cutometer device on the lower cheek, and it applies negative pressure, suction pressure, and then it measures how much the skin can be distended and how quickly the skin bounces back. So these distances are measured over time. And then they also measured what they call the adipose layer, the subcutaneous adipose layer. But it's actually 2 layers. There's the dermal adipose layer, which is here, and there's the subcutaneous, which is right here. They combine them, but that's okay. Here's the summary of the results, and the results couldn't be more straightforward. So the thickness of the subcutaneous layer correlates positively. So this R coefficient is positive with sagging severity of the lower cheek. And the p-value is 0.0001. So it's highly, highly significant. Now let's look at something that's really interesting for us and supports the answer that we gave at the beginning of the episode. So here's one element of elasticity, which is UR, how much the skin can be distended or pulled. And you see there's a negative correlation with age. And the coefficient is 0.33. So the older you are, the less the skin can be distended, the less elastic it is. So remember that coefficient of 0.33 that we saw with age? They also did the same measurement with subcutaneous adipose layer in millimeters. And this is interesting. This is how much it varies. It varies from 10 millimeters to more than 30 millimeters. That's how much the subcutaneous adipose layer changes. And interestingly, in this metric, remember that's how much the skin can be pulled. The influence of the adipose layer is almost the same, 0.30. As it was for age. So adipose layer has as much of an impact as age does. That's the bottom line. And that's a very positive message. I hope you enjoyed the data. It's such a positive message. The idea that our whole body fitness is contributing so significantly to sagging is so positive because it's something we can do something about. Please subscribe. You'll want to see the next episode. It's called Turning 60. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. You're going to love it, even if your face is perfect.